Hello, North Dakota. Bruce Moe here. Say, I ran for governor and as a write-in candidate in 2020, and I'm going to do the same in 2024. As if you ever heard me before, I'm definitely not the flim flam man. I don't speak that well. I'm not terribly articulate, but I will tell you the truth. And that's something that we don't get a lot anymore. I talk to many people in the state and in the country. And what do they tell us? Things are going to hell. The state's lost, they're negative, depressed, things are hopeless. Very, very pessimistic. And I am in that group that things are in a bad situation. So I ask myself, why am I running with no hope of winning? Because this is obviously a campaign without lots of financing and no name, and I don't have any Doug Burgum support and stuff like that. Why am I doing it? Well, I tell you what, you watch this video and you were going to get the answer. Talk to you after that.
Not sure why I'm being asked to share this story, but I'm guessing it's because somebody needs to hear it. When I was 16, I went into what I thought was going to be a normal day at biology class. And when I walked in, all the desks were arranged in a circle in the middle of the room. And the instructor, who had always been a really amazing, loving, kind instructor, was super militant, super scary, and just looked at us and said, "Sit down, shut up. You are not allowed to move, to speak at all, and anyone who does will immediately fail my class." And we were all stunned. I get like, just thinking about it, because I was a straight A student and grades were really important to me, and I was just like terrified. So we're all sitting there silently, nervous out of our minds. And in the middle of this circle that we were all sitting in, there was one desk. And on this desk was a bowl with a goldfish in it. And he looked at us and he took the goldfish and he put it on the desk and he walked out and he shut the door. And we all just looked at each other, just like, what do we do? Like, obviously it violated like everything inside of me to like watch this fish die. And also I heard the instruction: if you speak, if you get up, if you move, you will automatically fail the class. And so we all sat there looking to each other to do something because we didn't want it to be us. And what was a very painful, it felt like an eternity, it was probably like 2.5 minutes later, Hannah B, got up and took the goldfish and put it back in the bowl. And when she did that, he came out and he looked at all of us and he said, "Look what the world has done to you. You've betrayed yourself. For what?" And I think about that lesson all the time, because I learned in that moment that I am never going to be that person ever again. That when I see something that is wrong, even if it's just me, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do what's right.
All right, you've seen that video. I'm going to be Hannah. I'm not going to sit there and let this state, this country, go to hell without fighting. And I hope you're with me. If you are, I use your support by just continually sending this out to people relaying the video, telling them who I am. And remember, I'm going to have a whole bunch of these podcasts, and we're going to cover all the problems we have in this state, and we do have many. We have education, property taxes, property rights. We have crony capitalism up the wazoo here. Health and Human Services, $5.1 billion. I mean, illegal aliens. We're going to have answers for all these. And I will tell you what I believe we can do. and give me your opinions too over the next 7 8 months. We have to do something. Sitting around on your butts whining that you can't do it isn't going to work, isn't going to save anything. We want to save this state. We want to save the country. We want to save your townships. We got to have to work together. We're going to have to support each other, whether it's just writing a sign in the yard, couple bucks, it doesn't matter. You have to start doing things. And something as significant as looking and learning how the legislatures before have voted, whether they're worthy of being reelected, to running something by yourself, run for a position. It doesn't matter what it is, school board, city council, whatever. We're going to have to work this, and this is going to be like, it's we're in dire straits, and I know that. Think about it. Do you want to be a Hannah, or are you just going to let the goldfish die? Thank you. Talk to you after that.